Ladies and gentlemen, the Ukraine is requesting 1,000 missiles per day from the United States. Now, I want y'all to remember this is the same United States that gets angry when we demand reparations. They hate the poor, absolutely hate the poor, and they hate homeless people. So they have no empathy for those things. But as soon as the faces look just like theirs, their pockets are so deep, they don't run out of money, they don't run out of supplies. They give everything they could possibly give. And you know what? This had to be revealed, and it's being revealed on the world stage right now. We see this very one sided giving effort because these folks are exactly like them. So let's get into this story. So the Ukraine tells the US it needs 500 javelins and 500 stingers per day. Ukraine has updated its extensive wish list of additional military assistance from the US government over the past several days to include hundreds of more anti aircraft and anti tank missiles. So, this is more than what they previously were asking for, according to a document provided to CNN that details the items needed. Ukrainians have submitted similar lists in the recent weeks, but a recent request provided to the U.S. lawmakers appeared to reflect a growing need for American made Stingers, anti aircraft missiles, and Javelins, anti tank missiles, with Ukraine saying it urgently needs. So they need altogether 1,000 per day. But right now, the US government and the people here will cut off their right arm to get everything they need over there. So, in both cases, Ukraine is asking for hundreds more missiles than they included in a similar list recently provided to US lawmakers. So, it's still telling how many things are on that list. And I bet you they're going to try to fulfill everything on there too. And so this is according to a source known by both the Ukraine and the US. So a new list comes as the Ukrainians have claimed they face potential weapon shortages amid an ongoing Russian assault, prompting some pushback from the US and NATO officials who stress that more military aid is already going into the country. On March 7th, less than 2 weeks into the Russian invasion of Ukraine, the US and other NATO members sent about 17,000 anti tank missiles, 2,000 anti aircraft missiles into Ukraine. So they have already sent quite a bit, but they want more. Since then, NATO countries, including the US, have kept a pipeline of weapons and equipment flowing, even as Russia has threatened to target the shipments. The last of a 350 million security assistance package approved in late February arrived in the Ukraine within a few days. A senior defense official said, while the next two packages, totaling $1 billion, have already started to arrive. Boy, they can't send enough, y'all. They got so much to give. But you say the word reparations, they've got nothing. President Joe Biden said Thursday that armor systems, ammunition, and our weapons are flowing into Ukraine as I speak. The defense official said it would be multiple flights over many days to get the equipment to Eastern Europe before it enters Ukraine and multiple land border crossings. Meanwhile, on Wednesday, the United Kingdom announced it would ship 6,000 more missiles, including anti tank and high explosive weapons, to the Ukraine, along with approximately 33 million in financial backing for the Ukrainian military. The list provided to CNN details several other urgent needs, including jets, attack helicopters, and anti aircraft systems like the S 300. Two types of Russian made jets are listed in the document, including one designed to provide close air support for troops on the ground. Ukraine is asking for 36 of each aircraft, including the list provided to CNN. Some lawmakers in Congress believe the U.S. should provide Ukraine with the weapons they're requesting as quickly as possible. Senator Jackie Rosen, a Democrat from Nevada, visited Poland and Germany last weekend to meet with civil society organizations helping Ukrainian refugees who've arrived in those countries, as well as U.S. troops stationed abroad helping with humanitarian efforts. Rosen said the biggest takeaway from the trip was the sense of urgency on the ground. They need all the tools to not just survive the war, but to win the war. So, whether we provide them air to ground missiles, drones, all the military support. Rosen, this is what she told CNN. Ladies and gentlemen, I've even heard these people sit around on these videos talking about they don't mind paying more at the pump if it's going to help. Well, many of us mind. Okay, many people in here, that live a real reality, they do mind. They mind the high food prices, the high rent, and the high gas. Maybe it's no concern for you because you've been handed everything. Well, for the people that really got to get in here and work and not get everything handed to them, this is real. This is a real impact on them financially. But I know. If they don't look like you, you're not concerned about it. This is why your kingdom is falling, you know? And see, I'm like this. If you are only concerned for yourself, then go off and be on your own, but don't try to rule because you see the results of it, right? Give to anybody that look like them, anybody that don't look like them. Oh, they can't give you money, and oh well, or what y'all gonna do with the money? You notice they didn't ask these Ukrainians what they gonna do with the money. They done got billions upon billions, not only from the U.S. but from many nations around the world have been giving them financial assistance. Oh, well, what y'all gonna do with the money? What you gonna do with the money? This is just unbelievable. Well, you know, a lot more will be revealed before it's said and done. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see a lot in these next coming months. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Y'all, didn't they say this was going to probably be over soon? And I guess he ain't listening to their prayers. Haven't they been praying for Ukraine? And we've been hearing that for weeks and weeks. Pray for Ukraine. Pray for Ukraine. Wow, he must not be listening to any of your prayers because this thing could not be going stronger right now. Mm-mm-mm. Peace, family.